Portsmouth Abbey in the Ravens' Nest for the girls' varsity basketball home opener. You've got Nick here with Gus.
What's up,
hello.
What's up, everybody?
The clock is counting down to our start. We are going to hear from Coach O as he announces the starting lineups shortly. But we've got a pretty exciting season. Here we go.
Your Portsmouth Abbey Ravens! Number 11, May Pearson. Number 5, Hayden White. Number 15, Audrey Middlesex. Number 3, Carson Hill. And now, for your Portsmouth Abbey Ravens! From the New Jersey, Captain number 14, Jesse Very nice ball from Massachusetts. Number 5, Hayden Varsity. We have Mansfield, Massachusetts. Number 21, Sophia Clement. And we have Newark, New Jersey. Your captain, number 24, Teddy Rivera. And we are coming out of Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Captain, number 11, Al Morgan.
All right, that was Coach O with the announcement of the starting lineups, and we're about to have the tip-off. Gus, what's one thing you're excited to see this game?
I'm excited to see our defense, which we've worked very hard this season on so far, and excited to see who comes out on top.
What kind of defense do you think they're going to come out playing, Gus?
I think very strong defense for sure.
Do you think they're going to be playing man or zone?
I think to start off, we'll start playing man, then we'll see how that takes us.
All right, Gus predicts that we're going to come out in a man defense. Well, we've got 3 sixth form players in their final season. That's the Rivera sisters and Elle Martin, combined with 2 fourth form starters, Sophia and Dalen. We'll just have to see. They've got some speed, they've got some height, and we'll see how they match up with Middlesex. And if you're just joining us now, we are live from Portsmouth Abbey for the home opener for the Portsmouth Abbey Ravens. And here comes the tip-off. Ella's up. She gets a hand on it. It's anyone's ball. And Middlesex takes it. Number 11 picks it up. And Ross is right there in man right off the bat. And good pressure going. And they try to jam it in, and it works. Ella's still up there. A few near steals. But Middlesex, very unfortunate. Middlesex draws the foul after a very pretty strong opening on defense. I think we maybe missed that on camera, but we are live here at Portsmouth Abbey, 11 shooting 2. Misses the first. And here comes the second. That could go. It does. That was number 11 of Middlesex getting on the board first. It is 1-0 Middlesex. Looks like some good movement from Portsmouth Abbey. Sophia goes in hard, does not draw a foul, but immediately puts it back. Excellent work from Sophia Connaught. The Abbey takes a quick 2-1 lead here. 11 handling the ball again. Great communication from the Portsmouth Abbey girls, bench and players. And Portsmouth still playing some very aggressive defense. Cutting across middle. I think we might be in zone after all. And it's definitely rowdy in here now. 3-2 Middlesex. And good cut from Jessie. She gets a shot up. And Middlesex has it on offense. And no, standing man here. They go backdoor on Dalen. And unfortunately, 15 puts that in. Score now 5-2. Both teams coming out very aggressively. Good basketball so far. The Abbey had perfect movement on their first possession and now seem a little stuck. And we're going to draw a nice foul there. Not sure if she's shooting or not. Jessie Rivera draws a foul. And possibly after some discussion, the Abbey takes it out of bounds down low. Get a real focus. And a nice idea. Sophia cannot get a slightly wide pass, but the right idea. Middlesex bringing it down. Looks like we're in man here. Dalen definitely looking to get her steals early. She's fast as lightning, and she's locked in on 15. All right, good movement from the Middlesex Zebras. And 44 back down on Martin. 24. She's still circling around. Gets a good shot off. Not a shot clock violation. It's decided. The Abbey brings down the rebound. And once again, 5-2. The Abbey down 3 points. And that doesn't work. And that is a problematic foul. That is foul on Jenny Rivera. Do you think that was Jenny or Jessie who got the first foul?
I believe it was Jenny.
You think that was Jenny's second foul? Well, it's possible that you're correct because Elizabeth Parker is coming in. No, she's coming in for... Okay, the Riveras don't know which one is coming out. So Jenny is coming out. Captain Jenny Rivera out of the game in less than 3 minutes. That is not good for Portsmouth Abbey. It's a couple tough calls there. All right, still some very good defense from the Abbey. Middlesex is certainly looking to cut across the middle, doing it well. The Abbey is responding. Good D, but we are not pulling down this rebound. They're still attacking, and that is another foul. Yes, I am afraid that fouls might become a major narrative for this game.
Yeah, I agree. Starting off the game with a couple fouls.
I think that was 4, Gus, actually. Yeah. A couple's 2. And I think this could be a real issue to get through this quarter, let alone the game.
Yeah.
Luckily, Middlesex has not made us pay at the free throw line. They are now 1 for 3. And let's see if number 24 can put this one in. She does.
It's now 2-6, Middlesex.
All right, Sophia Connaughton bringing it down. And she looks confident up there. Gets a little space, a little push off. Middlesex is not happy about that. And then a shove, probably from Dalen Welshman, number 5. Yup, that's number 5. I believe that's our 15th foul. And so we might have quite a few free throws on our hand this quarter for Middlesex.
I think we got to watch our fouls.
Yeah.
Definitely a major part of this game.
But Gus, I'll take the aggression along with the fouls. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
We just got to clean it up a little here. There's the Dylan had the steal. And held ball going for the Abbey girls. And Jesse Rivera is going to bring it in for Dalen Welshman. Here comes Jessie in the knee brace. And she seems pretty confident, letting things set up. She gets it to Sophia. Martin's coming up high. Sophia doesn't use it. And a little miscommunication there. And Middlesex gets a little too aggressive there. And we are halfway through the quarter with the Abbey down 6-2. Sophia's going to bring it down again. And here we go. We need to see that passing that we saw in that first possession. Dalen takes it strong to the hoop. Not a bad take, but it does not fall. Here comes 11 for Middlesex. Getting her offense set up, looking to push. EP with some good stuff, possibly some steps. Instead, we get a foul on. I'm afraid that was Sophia Connaughton who just drew that, who just had that foul called. And 11's going to get a free look here. It does not go. And Dalen comes down and she turns the corner real fast. Pops it up to El Martin. Right idea. It's going to stay black. El Martin, a 3-year player for Portsmouth Abbey. Very skilled in the post. She's trying to set up. Sophia has room. Great take. El has it. She hits the deck. She's going to draw a foul. Some dangerous play on the ground. And Ravens are going to keep it. Gus, who do you want to see get an open look for the Abbey here?
I would love to see us get an open look in general, to be honest.
A good point. Not a bad take from El. We are getting some things going again. Some possibly bad transition defense. We're not paying for it yet. Jump ball, staying white. A little physical play there. What we want to see. Good stuff from the Abbey. Lost a step in transition, but made it up. Ball comes in. We can only see the back of the referee at this moment. And it swings over to 24. A great cut from, we get the walk. Close call. Glad they're going to call the steps, Gus.
Yeah.
I think you agree with me. We don't want to see a travel fest. Good to call them early.
Definitely not.
All right. There we go. Sophia, again, looking confident. Looking for girls. We've got EP going through. Dalen stuck in the corner. Space is made for El, but we don't really have it. The ball's going long.
Tries to save it, and
they almost get it. All right. And Sophia gets a little space here. They're swarming her. She's got to get rid of it. And there's that travel coming our way. All right. And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Wood. What do you think they're talking about, Gus?
I think they're going to be talking about we got to ease it down on the fouls.
Oh, certainly.
The aggression's good. Just got to take it down a notch.
Okay. Maybe a little more footwork, a little less hand shoving.
Yeah. Looks to me like they're double teaming Sophia Connaughton in the paint.
Yeah, tell me about offense, Gus. What do you want to see?
I'd love to see us get more looks. Maybe use the space and hopefully put up a couple more.
Yeah, it looks a little crowded in there. All right, though.
It's still anybody's game.
Who do you think might be checking in for the Abbey if we get a sub here?
I believe.
Is Jenny coming back in this quarter, Gus?
I think there's 2 minutes 24 left in this quarter. I believe she might finish the quarter. Certainly not right now.
Okay.
But definitely we'll be returning this half.
Yes. In the girls' league, they play 4 8-minute quarters. For those of you tuning in, we are nearing the end of the first quarter. It seems to me that all of our girls are in foul trouble. We're going to need some clean defense for at least the next 4 to 5 minutes of play before we can feel comfortable to really go for those steals again.
Jessie is back returning this.
Jenny is back.
Jenny is back.
Jessie never left. Captain Jenny Rivera back on the floor, even though Gus was certain she wouldn't be, but she's looking like she's ready to move her feet and avoid the foul. Thought I saw a double dribble there, but I won't look at it. Dalen, fast feet, faster hands, and Jenny is on the loose. She's attacking right away, and she's going to draw a foul on the ground. Coach Wood wanted 2 free throws. Gus, what do you think? Should she have gotten the shots there?
I think she probably should have. Tried to put it up. Fortunately, did not go her way.
I think there was a full beat there, actually. Yeah. But, we'd love to get that call. What is the call here? What?
Still
we got a whole
Abbey ball.
At this point, both teams deep into foul trouble as far as the first quarter goes. I'm not sure these teams are going to make it to the game. It's going to be a 3-quarter game. Maybe if they all foul out, they can play an exhibition game. Great cuts.
Martin.
No calls all around, which is good. And Middlesex coming the other way. 3 handling the ball. High screen. Someone's got to step up. They do. 11's got control. She's attacking. No, it's all clean. 14 comes up with it. 13 on the shot clock. It's crowded. The ball is loose again. She's on the ground. We got another jump ball. So the Abbey is going to gain possession, lose the possession arrow, and now Helena Sadis comes in for Jenny Rivera back out of the game. Maybe Coach Wood didn't like how aggressive she was, risking a foul there. Hard to say. Dalen tries to steal it from her own player. It's a form of a handoff. Elle wants it. I think she's open. I think we got to get her on the swing pass. Goes out to Helena, gets it over to Dalen. We've got some movement. That's the pass we want to see. And that's the move we want. Gus, can you feel good about that?
I feel good about that. She almost had it.
Yeah.
One of those. Keep hitting them up, and one of those will go in.
I thought great pass from Dalen Rushman. Everyone was moving. Thank you. All right. This play-by-play announcer got a little concerned that we were about to see a pretty rough foul call. There was nothing there. It was a travel instead. Elle Martin gets some well-deserved rest in the final minute of the quarter. 6-2. We scored on our first possession, and since then have struggled, but we're starting to see some good movement again. Here's Jessie Rivera. She's cutting fast. We've got Sienna Mitchell-Chenoweth entered the game. A nice little
gets the rebound.
turnaround, and
Throws it.
we're going to get another bump. All right. Still no free throws. Coach Wood thinks there's free throws. Some debate about whether we're in the bonus or not, and it seems we are in the bonus.
They will head to the line.
Gus, I believe when they play quarters, they have no one-on-one. They go straight to shooting 2. That's what it appears. We do not cut the lead on our first attempt. We are live at Portsmouth Abbey, end of the first quarter. Jessie Rivera shooting her second free throw attempt. That's going to be long, but Sophia's there.
The rebound.
They could probably get a full possession here, but they just want to attack. It almost works. Okay, we will get the ball back, even if they bleed this shot clock all the way. Helena, really aggressive. Dalen gets that. Oh, that's going to be an open look. It does not fall out. Great hands. Oh, there's a jump call. And Dalen Rushman coming off of a breakout soccer season. She is the type of athlete that can get under your skin if you're playing against her. I'll tell you, she is going to find your weak points and exploit them. And we're seeing that right now. She is hard to get by, and she will steal the ball. And that's no 3. Helena's got it. Sophia has it. Gus, what do you think? Do you want them to hold for the last shot here? Oh, might work. And we lose possession.
6 seconds left in the first quarter. 6-2 Middlesex.
And there's Dalen making her work for it. And even again. And goodness gracious. All right, there's the first quarter. Defensive showdown underway for the Portsmouth Abbey Ravens versus the Middlesex. I think they're the Zebras. Gus, what do you think? Would you ever name your team the Zebras?
Definitely an interesting name choice. I have to say, I think our Ravens are better, but Zebras are still a solid team.
Yeah. For the Ravens, who do you have as the top player of the opening quarter?
I'd have to say Sophia Cannon was looking pretty good out there. Playing pretty well.
I think you're right there, Gus. I'm gonna just throw in a vote for Dalen Welshman, showing some defensive prowess.
Very aggressive.
And despite some pretty wild play, did not get in too much foul trouble there.
Yeah.
She might only have 1.
Yeah.
All right. We did see Sienna Mitchell-Chenoweth, third form athlete, check in. Didn't see much from her yet, but we'll see if she's going to stay in the game. Unclear why Jenny came in and then left the next possession. What do you think was going on there?
I think they want to save her talent, especially since she is getting a lot of fouls. I think they want to save her talent for the end of the game, closer to the end of the half.
Okay. Gus, very conservative with his star players. Understandable. But we do need to get points on the board.
Still anybody's game.
All right. I think what we want to see is the ball movement on the outside and try to hit L on the weak side. I liked that play. L needs to go up strong, get to the free throw line. If this is going to be a grinded out game, you got to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, totally agree with that.
All right, Gus, we got the second quarter starting. You're coming off a nice long break. What were you doing with the TV shows over break? You all caught up on Stranger Things?
No, unfortunately, I did not get to watch any Netflix or any of those. Spent most of my time at the beach.
Okay, Gus, at the beach. Not in Rhode Island, but...
Definitely not in Rhode Island.
We'll see. All right, here we go. Girls are back on the floor. And Dalen is going to take it out. It is our ball. And Captain Jenny Rivera is back in the game. And Gus, we scored our first possession in the first quarter. Do you predict we will score right now?
I believe we do have a good shot at scoring right now.
All right. Gus says we're about to score. Sophia clears through. If we can trust our plays. All right, we still have great stuff. And Gus was almost right.
It'll be a white ball.
Gus, Solid prediction. We got a good look.
Very good look.
I think it's clear that Coach Wood has a good playbook set up for these girls.
Yeah.
And if we can run these plays, we're going to get good looks.
I think he gave a very inspirational speech at the end of the quarter that made these girls really want to work hard.
All right, Gus is going to get the text on Coach Wood's first quarter speech for us later. Jenny loses it, and we get an excellent foul call. Once again, this commentator does not think a single player will make it through this game at this rate. I think there are more whistles than shot attempts at this point.
I agree.
All right, and we're up, and Jenny is on the board. Score is 6-4. It is a nice defensive game.
Cutting down the lead one by one.
And no one's going to get there, but it's a tough 8-footer. But then number 5 gets it going. We're back up to 8-4. Sophia holds it. She's got all the time in the world. A little bit of strip. Dalen comes up with it, of course. She's off and running. Gets it over to Jenny. Sophia's got to find a cut here. She sets the high screen. Jenny thinks about the shot, kicks it to her sister, cuts it in for a floater. I think that's going to stay. Somehow, White stays in bounds. Yes.
Out on black.
I believe that rule is black touched the ball after going out of bounds or touched the player, but it is going to be White ball. 11 is thinking about taking a shot, doesn't find anything. She's still thinking about it. Coach wants her to move the ball. Understandable note from the coach. 24 goes in hard, and she
scores now 4-8 or 4-10. Sorry, Middlesex. Got to
Great
start
cut
cutting
from
down this
24.
lead.
Sophia attacks from the top. It's a tough angle. You know, I don't hate it if Elle can get some of these balls off the rim, but they need to be kind of in the ballpark. And Elle gets, Sophia gets a couple feet out of bounds. And 11 takes control once again. Goes out to 24, and there's that cut across the middle. Coach gives a thumbs up to Dalen. We got to work on going maybe under those screens, but that's twice over the middle in a row.
Oh, almost has it. Falls right out of the hands.
11 misses 24, but takes a shot, not bad. And this is going to stay Middlesex. We've got some subs coming in. Dalen checks out for Helena, and Jenny checks out for Lila Fennelly, new fourth form athlete to the team. We'll see what she's got, Gus. Straight up over Elle's head, not bad. And Sophia brings it down. All right. We kind of need to get a first pass here, Gus. Elle does get it. She's got it down low. She's working. Yes.
That's a foul.
Gus, do you think that can just be the plan? If we can just get it to Elle and let her pivot for days.
I agree. I think that will definitely pay off in the end game.
All right. What do you think? 0, 1, or 2 points, Gus? Quick, make a call.
I think 1.
All right. He says 1. He jinxed her. He wished her to miss that shot. All right. Here we go. Gus promises that this goes in.
Yeah.
I also think it's going to go in. Elle takes her first free throw attempt of the year. This will now be her first make of the year. And it is off the back rim. All right.
Very close.
The Abby's still just getting warmed up here. But unfortunately, so is Middlesex. And they're cutting across the middle very fast.
Elle with the rebound.
Yes, I want to clog up that middle a little more at this point. Make them shoot a little. So we'll see if we can figure that. Jesse with a nice floater. I like it.
Oh, it bounces right
and
out.
stuff for grabs. And a quick held ball. And it's going to stay right after their rebound, but at least we regain the possession arrow. All right, here comes 11. 11 is stuck. 24 comes to her aid. Helena has some fast feet. She's moving. 24 puts. Oh! Call at the very end there, Gus. It's going to be on 2-4, I assume. We're going to presume that was Helena. And we get a shot from 11, balls up. And Lila in the stat book with a rebound. Here comes Jessie Rivera. She seems very confident, wants to attack.
Loose ball, and she saves it.
And there's that help ball. Going back our direction. Jalen checks back in for Lila. And Jenny checks in for Helena Savis. All right. And we go straight into Elle, and she
makes it.
She wants a foul, too. Elle, I say celebrate the make. We can do that all day. And the whistles will come. And that's Elle's first point of her sixth form season. Scores 14-6 here at Portsmouth Abbey. It's been a nice defensive matchup. And they hang on. No, Abby gets the ball. Dalen with what might be her 8th steal of the young game. And here we go. We're off and running. They call that an and one. Let's see if she can make it 3 points on the play. We're now 14-8. The Abbey showing major signs of life here. Gus, do you think we'll be winning at the end of this half?
We got 3 minutes left. I believe it's definitely there's a possibility.
And we're going back rim, but it's
Elle
basically a
plays
pass
the
to Elle. Goes up strong.
Almost
Doesn't
gets the
get it.
rebound again.
Again, just an inch more intensity on that. Let's draw those fouls.
Oh, wow. Over the head.
Number 5, right. The reverse layup. We're back down 8, but Jessie is not messing around. And right idea.
Definitely playing more aggressive this half.
Gus, I like the transition offense, but I do want to see us set it up for Elle down low. All right, the bench gets active. They're coming across the middle again. We get the switch, and that works. And wow, quite the call.
It will be Abby ball.
I reiterate my prediction that neither team will make it out of this game without fouling out. And, yep, number 5, still unpleased with that call. And she has to sit down probably for the rest of this half. Coach tries to cheer her up. 25 enters the game. All right, Sophia brings it down. And, again, nice calm start. We got some. Excuse my frustration, Gus. You know, I want to see these go down low.
You got to be able to capitalize.
Yeah. She did create the space, but we don't time it right. No one's fault. Right idea. It's going to get going. Bench is still getting a little rowdy. Elle giving 24 some space. 2.5 minutes left in this half. Great cuts across the middle. Ooh, very good closeout. Oh, no. A very tough break. Number 3, possible and one situation. Score now 18-8. And the shot's up. And it's good.
That was the 3-point play by Middlesex.
Score now 19-8 with 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the half. And a great cut.
Oh, bounces right out. Almost had it.
All right, 11 sets up her offense. She's patient and aggressive. What is the call there? That cannot be a foul. Again, quick held ball calls. Great D from Portsmouth Abbey. It's up to Dalen. Can she finish? Not quite.
Almost.
You know, Gus, at this point, I think it's probably that something's wrong with the rim on that side. They're in and out. 11 does take the three. She's been threatening to do it. She does it. And all of a sudden, it is 22-8. Gus, at this point, it seems like fate is working against us as well. Have you studied much about the nature of human existence? Can we control our destiny, or is it sort of just determined for us?
I believe it's a mix of both.
You know, Gus, I still think you ride the fence on this one. How can it be a mix of both?
I think.
Are we down 22-8 because of us, or did someone?
I think.
Or is it not our destiny? Is it our stars? Or, come on, Gus.
The rim is definitely not on our side.
That's true. You know what? That's true. That's physics. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But I also think that we're playing aggressive, which is a good thing, but
yeah,
gotta take it down a notch.
Okay. Not a firm stance from Gus on the nature of life and the universe and our place in it. It's 22-8. Can we cut it to 10 before the half? And will you be pleased if we do?
I will be very pleased if we do.
Yeah, me too.
I think we got to take this one by one and chomp the lead down.
2 points for a field goal, Gus. Let's take it 2 by 2.
Yeah. All right. 2 points.
All right. Now, who do you want to see with the ball in her hands?
I'd like to see Elle Martin with the ball in her hands. I think she's a very solid player, especially in the paint, and I think she can get the job done.
Yeah, we've just got a lot of threats here. Jenny had to be on the bench a little for foul trouble. I think that's going to help us when we get a little deeper into the game. We don't have to worry so much. All right, Jenny gets the game started again. Her sister goes back to Jenny. All right, this is what we want. High screen coming from Elle Martin. Nope. All right. Oh, very nice. That's exactly what we wanted.
And exactly
I hate to be a coach first announcer here, but I think we got to give those 2 points to Coach Wood. He clearly drew that up, and they executed to perfection.
I think that's
just
exactly
kidding.
what we
the girls got it done. Yeah, go ahead, Gus.
I think exactly what we talked about. Through the ball to Elle Martin, she get the job done.
24, ice cold. I thought Elle had a pretty good hand up there, but a great three-point shot from 24. The Abbey showing signs of life, but down 25-10. Jessie gets a nice kick to Sophia, who can hit a three herself, and she sinks it. All of a sudden, the fans are getting a show here, and we've got a press from the Riveras, and I don't think Middlesex is out of this yet. Jenny thinks about a trap, doesn't go for it.
35 seconds left in the half.
Definitely looking like a new team. Straight up, I saw some footsteps there. We gotta pull it down now. I gotta say the boys had trouble giving up offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
We don't want to see that again in this game. All right,
15 seconds left in the half. Hopefully, Abby gets the last basket.
Jenny's got. Oh boy. Please tell me, Gus, I looked away. Did Jenny just pick up another foul?
I believe she did.
Okay, well, that was about the worst thing that could happen with 8 seconds to the half that I could imagine. And she is sitting down again. I can't imagine Coach Wood is happy about this. EP checks in, and he also sends in Sienna for an unnamed player. How many players do we have on the floor? Okay, the Abbey's going to go with 6 players. Not a bad strategy. We'll see. Guess what do you think? Do you just throw an extra player on the floor and see if anyone notices?
I think that would be the ideal situation, but fortunately, I don't think that'd be allowed.
What's your method? Do you hide them in plain sight, try to play it cool?
I think make a sandwich, put
I
on
see.
the outside.
Yeah.
I think that'd be the way to go.
Yeah, I would train my players to know where everyone's blind spot is.
Yeah,
And the one player would just always know how to stand in everyone's blind spot.
I agree.
Yep. All right. So we'll see if Coach Wood enacts the 6 man on the floor strategy.
7 seconds left in the half.
Let's see who hit the bench there. Sophia's going to take an early break. 11 is off. I think she's going to gun this 3 any second now. She does. Looks long. It is not bad. She almost put that in from the top of the hoop. We got 1 second. We're going to see Jessie gunna 3/4 of the court, and it's up, and it's a good look. It's a very good look. All right. And that flash was Amos Micheletti leaving the gym. And we are going to do our halftime report and then take a break ourselves. All right. Gus, 27-13 at the half. We've seen plenty of good from the Abbey, so let's start with that. Top 3, what do you got?
Top 3 moments or top 3 players?
No, let's go top 3 moments / qualities that are working well.
We're playing very aggressive.
Agreed.
Some would say too aggressive.
Some would say that, but let's leave that as a positive. I'm with you. I'm glad to see an unrestrained Portsmouth Abbey offense and defense. Keep it coming. Number 1 was aggressiveness.
I feel like we have a pretty solid starting lineup, and I believe that they can get the job done. And they play physical as long as aggressive. I think they have a very good shot at coming back and winning this game.
Yeah, so I liked our starting 5 there, and that's of course we haven't mentioned yet without Captain Alex Watson.
Yeah.
Do you know the injury report there? Will we see her later in the season?
I believe we will.
Okay, well that'd be great. Now, Gus, I want to say I agree. Starting lineup looks sharp. I really liked what we saw off the bench, though, as well. All right, Gus, number 2.
What would you say number 2 would be?
I'm probably going to go with the post play from El Martin as number 2. In particular, 2 moments jump out at me. The set play out of the timeout there, that was gorgeous. That did result in 2 points. But earlier, first quarter, swing over to Dalen Welshman on the far side of the court from where we're sitting, who then put it over the top to Elle on the weak side. Elle did not convert that one, but I do think that was the best movement of the game. All right, number 3, what do you think? What are the good here?
We're driving to that. We can put those in. I believe we have a very good shot at coming back.
Yeah, I think we have to say our number 1 problem there was too many ins and outs, and but we can call that a silver lining. We know we can get to the hoop, get some real attempts, and as long as they start falling, I think all jokes aside about fate and the rim, essentially first game you're a little tight, you don't follow through. All right. And then we'll be putting points on the board. I'm going to say I don't like that we got beat across the middle on defense too often. It's not easy, but I think if you just hedge below the screen, I think there's a way to cut that off. It happened 1 too many times. I'm sure they're going to figure out how to do that. Would you go zone, Gus, or do you like the man defense?
We started off with man. I do believe it was working for the first part of the game. I think we should try some zone out and see how that
Yeah. All right, Gus. Let's. We've got 6 minutes on the clock. Let's get the camera on our halftime show. There they are. All right. Gus is signed off. He's on mute. I'm going to go ahead and click the button as well. We'll be back in 5. Good.
What does our family say? Strong butts, strong hearts. Good. Time to jump. Explode us. Explode us. Nope. You better not go out. Butt out. Knees unlocked. That's it. Now the butt goes down and explode up. Yes! Show me my full line. Get those knees not out. Butt back. Knees unlocked. And butt back.
Explode! Explode! You're so close. You can do this. You have 30 seconds. I gotta get back to the food. Nope. I saw you pretty good. Come on, it's all gonna be in the legs. Great. Oh, Max, come on. Oh. Okay. Strong butt, strong arms. Oh. She's out of time. All right, balls come in.
James.
And we are back. We've got the starting five back on the floor for the Abbey. Score is 27-13. Gus, if I recall, it was 6-2 at the end of the first quarter, and the points started pouring in at that point. The Abbey definitely got going at the end of the half. Gus will be joining us once his mic gets off the fritz. Funny story about that one. I said to my young companion here, charge the mics. It's your job. And he said, I did. Gus, what do you remember it that way?
Yes, I do. I charged one of the mics and not both of them.
Yes. Classic adult move. He said, I charged them, and I took the one that he was holding. And what a surprise. The one that he was going to give me, barely charged. He's about to be up and running any minute now. All right, the Abbey girls off screen left look quite happy. I think they should be, Gus. In your heart, do you feel down 14?
No, I think they're pretty solid. They played a pretty solid half. Hopefully they put some more up this half and keep up the aggressiveness.
Yeah, I definitely like that they're looking light and fierce at the same time. All right. Great play from Middlesex, of course. Superb point guard play for number 11. And actually, pretty good scoring from all their players. Number 5 starting on the bench. She took a pretty tough call down the stretch. But otherwise, I think we have our starters in for Middlesex. And they've got some pretty balanced scoring on their side. All right. And here we go. Sophia's going to inbounds it to Jenny. Moment of levity with the referee. Couldn't guess what they're talking about. Gus joining us on the mic and that he properly charged now. And here we go. And a very sneaky inbounds pass. Oh, and it's kind of working.
She draws the foul. Sophia
Middlesex coach upset. Not sure if there was a missed travel, as he's trying to say, or he doesn't like this player fouled her there. Gus, I thought it was all pretty clean play. One thing I'd like to see, Gus, we've got some good handoffs going, but sometimes we get a little clogged up across the
I think
legs.
we need to improve our communication a little bit.
Yeah.
Definitely a big thing, especially in this
maybe
game.
get some buffers, Nice looking form from Sophia, but it goes off the side rim. Here comes her second attempt. And that's going to go. All right. All right. 27-14. We're coming out in a 2-2-1 press. And whoa.
What a way to
talk
start off
about intimidation factor right off the bat. And man, if we could cut this to 11 or even 10 in less than 20 seconds, I would say woo. All right.
I think it's anybody's game still.
Oh, L gets it right in. And it's trailing the rim and falls off to the side. All right. 11's running away. And, we got an open look from number 3 or 5 or whoever it is.
Falls right
out. And we're going to get a foul called on Dalen.
I believe there's something wrong with that rim. Everything that hits it just bounces right out.
It does seem that way. Easier to score on our side of the court. Good news for the Abbey. Currently down 13 points. And hard cut from 25. They don't get her. And then another attempt for number 3. Doesn't get it. L gets great position and draws a foul. I continue to make note of the heavy whistles. At least one player is going to foul out of this game. All right.
The question is, when will they foul out? Will it be in the third quarter or the fourth?
Or overtime, Gus. Or overtime. Here comes Jenny Rivera. She does get into L. That's where L wants to go. Again, they're good looks. Dalen continues to pester the offense. And we got a miss over there. And Dalen's got it. She's losing it. She saves it to Jenny. Jenny puts it on the ground. Ill-advised, but she picks it up. And I got to say, and Sophia's gets an open look, doesn't take it. Gets called for a travel. And
the score is now 27-14 Middlesex.
All right.
Chomping down that
good for
lead.
us. We do get to set this press again. We've got a lot of quickness on this roster and a lot of arm length, too. All right. 11 keeps in the middle of the court wisely. 24 and finds. All right, I think Dalen's supposed to get that pass, but I could be wrong. Sophia with a pretty clear hip check. I think that's only Sophia's second. Nothing wrong with that. We do take 2 team fouls early in the quarter. All right, here we go. L protects the middle. Everything looks good. And here we go. And, gave Dalen a chance to seal that. Jenny's aggressive.
Wow.
It works. Jenny's got Dalen. She gives it to her. Dalen does not finish.
Right,
and Jenny's about to take another foul call. Jenny can't believe it. I have to admit, I can believe it. And Jenny's going to have to sit. Gus. She protests to her coach, but she still finds a seat. I say we keep the aggressiveness. Gus, go ahead and shout to Helena to keep the aggressiveness. Gus, you got to tell Helena, keep the aggressiveness.
Keep the aggressiveness, Helena.
I don't think they heard him. And now Dalen picked. That is our 4th team foul. We are, at this rate, going to have 11.5 fouls this quarter. All right, here we go. 3 inbounds to 11. Coach is really upset. It did not. Missed opportunity for. No.
Another foul.
I think that is going to be the end of the third quarter for Dalen. That could not have gone any worse. Broken play for Middlesex. Turnover is available, and instead Dalen is out of the game. And what on earth do we have now? Elle goes to talk to her coach. Oh my gosh, we're in the bonus here, Gus. Gus, at this rate, this game's going to be going until 8:30.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, they do not capitalize.
Already an hour in. We have 6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Well, that's good. Plenty of time to catch up if we have players left to play. And there's a second shot. It does go for number 3.
That'll be 14-28 Middlesex.
All right.
6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Great cut for Jessie. She does not.
Falls out.
Gus, I'm starting to suspect that this rim also.
Yeah.
Gus, I think you missed that whole play. All right, here we go. If you're just tuning in, we're live from Portsmouth Abbey. Portsmouth Abbey down 28-14. Good play from both teams. Shots are simply not falling for the Abbey. And that is a killer. The Abbey goes down 31-14. Gus, I got to say, I think it's really our offense, though.
Yeah.
I'm okay with our defense. We're just not moving the ball yet on offense. Or really, the shots just aren't falling.
We definitely need to capitalize on all these chances we're having.
Yeah. All right. Sophia, been to the line recently, went 1 for 2. Hopefully she's finding her home there and gonna put a couple swishes through. Here comes the first. And that's off the side back rim. Eerily similar to her first attempt last time. But that should mean a swish is coming. And it does.
And you called it.
Sophia is our leading scorer for Portsmouth Abbey. And 11 sets up her offense. She's moving. Elena's with her. Elena's got fast feet. We get a handoff, but Sophia's ready to pick up. And 3. Maintain focus here, girls. 3 puts it on the ground. Sophia's there. Have they decided about the switch? 3 puts it up. It is not good. It's anyone's ball. That should stay black. It does. Go black, I should say. And it does. All right, Gus. If you can believe it, it is only 2 minutes and 53 seconds into this quarter. And we have already lost quite a few players to foul trouble.
Yeah, I think we need a...
Foul trouble will be the headline tomorrow. Okay, 11 picks it up. She gets 15 across the middle. Oh, my goodness.
And there's
Abbey
another.
fans can't believe it. I can't believe it. Here we are. 15 going to be shooting 2. Oh, it does go. All right, Gus. Do you think we need someone to spark this off the bench?
I think is Jessie out?
We've got Jessie out. Jenny is out. Score now 33-15. And some nifty work. No, she's not out for the game. Was that Jessie who just scored? I believe it was. All right. Here we go. 11 working. Elena with her. We get a pick. Abby doesn't talk there, but it all works. Oh, my goodness. All right. Gus, go get a jersey. They need you. All right. That is going to be at least Elle's 3rd foul. 2nd in the last 2 plays. We are in a tight spot. Oh, she's coming out all right. That is Elizabeth Parker, EP coming in. 15 again. 3 in a row. And another one. That one's going to go off the front. Sophia gets it. She's running. No one's stopping her. She's still going. Score now 34-17. Sophia. And another call. Yeah, I think at this point, we need to hope for a stalemate. All right, Gus, here we go. Sophia with her first attempt. Again, misses the first.
Hopefully, if history repeats itself, I think it'll be a swish.
All right, here we go. Ella's staying in the game at this moment. And that's also front rim. Elle Martin still on the floor. I guess at this point, I don't know. What's the phrase for that? Like ride or die.
Yeah.
You just kind of. Oh no! Things are getting away from us. Oh, hold on. No basket. I'm unsure who that was. Oh, that was on Helena Sadis, number 4. Here we go. 11 is shooting 2 then, if I understand. Nope. Okay, never mind. What?
Oh, only 1.
Unclear what is happening.
Almost a 3-point play there.
I can't tell if she scored there or not. Jessie off and running. Unclear if that girl got her basket or not. That was a bizarre moment in the game. Helena gets a jump ball on that one. And coach from Middlesex rightfully wants to know how many points his own team has. They should have 36 by my accounting. That was an and one. We're showing 36. And one official's explaining it to the other. Justice is restored.
3 minutes, 41 seconds left in the third. Score is 36-19 Middlesex.
So, Gus, with the foul trouble and the score, I'm afraid to hope for anything. But, at the same time, all we need to do is cut this to 10 before the fourth quarter, and then it's anyone's game.
I think it's possible. Just got to keep on putting them up. Hope they go in, and that's where we got to start.
Well, those Abbey girls sounded a little defeated in the huddle there. I would say that's probably due to the mind-numbing repetition of the whistle sound. But I hope they're ready to come out swinging here. What I'd really like to see is that press again. We have speed on the floor, and that was on its way to working. All right, here we go. Can we protect the middle? Yes.
11.
EP thinks about picking off the pass, doesn't. Stays down, and 11 gets away for a 3. It's a tough one. Misses wide right. 3 has great positioning and sneaks an offensive rebound, puts it on the ground. 11 thinks about it again. This time she puts it on the ground. That could be called a travel. Instead it gets stripped, and Sienna gets it over to Jessie Rivera, who is on the loose. She's still going off the back rim. Coming at the hoop from the front. It is tough to avoid that back rim, let me tell you guys. All right. Oh, and Jessie hits the deck. It's getting physical. I'm okay with it, Gus. Here we go. Jessie almost goes through the floor. But she does not enter concussion protocol. All right. Oh, hey, Gus, excuse me. Can we get this? We've got a flavor in here. She's going to be shooting 2 freebies here. She makes the first. Jessie Rivera coming on strong in the second half. She doesn't make that one, but we will get the ball. Currently down 16. I think we just need a basket here. And then we're really all right, here we go. Jessie taking her time, gets that high screen. They cover it. She does get it in. Elle wants it. Doesn't get the call. Right to Jessie. She flips it out, and it works. Jessie Rivera, 7 points in this quarter alone. She's keeping us alive. The scoreboard is wrong. They will correct it. It is currently 36-22, not showing properly on the board. Middlesex. Oh, finally, pardon me, everyone. EP properly cuts off the pass and promptly gets whistled for the bump. Not sure how we're supposed to take that one. 15 at the line. 15 has been drawing fouls excellently this half. She's currently 3 for 4 in the half. She misses that one.
I think we're staying alive. 14-point game.
I agree, Gus. I am beginning to hope. And this might be a free. Nope, makes it anyway, even with the lane violation from Helena Sadis. All right, Jessie just doing it on her own, almost making it work. I don't hate the attack. That ball's anyone's. 25. Oh, that's got to be. And also, oh my. And
she takes it right to the rim.
Some tough stuff there. Just like that, we're up to 39-22. All right, here we go. Another floater from Rivera. This one doesn't work. And we are staying here. 11 is going to be shooting. That's our own L. Martin, I believe. And here we go. L. Martin shooting 2. And,
almost has it.
Wow. Good rotation. Just a little rushed. Here we go. We need it. And we don't get it. It's short. All right. Here we go. 11 has it. Puts the pressure on, pulls it back out. 24 puts it on the ground. She's seeing if she can get by L. She can't. Jessie's loose. I think she's going to take it all the way. She does. It's smooth.
She makes it.
Jessie Rivera, 9 points in the third quarter.
39-24.
Back to a 15-point game. Good footwork from Helena. Leaning in a little. Stay low, Helena Sadis. All right, the Abbey bench is going again. 25. That was a double dribble, not seen. Number 11. Oh, and that's going to be a call. That's going to be a call. I think we need that to be on Sadis. All right. She was using her feet until she wasn't, Gus. That's how it goes, though, huh?
Is that on Helena?
That was on Helena.
That's got to be her third foul, probably.
I think she's up to 3. She would be our 8th player at 3 or more fouls at this point. 11 sinks it.
Now a 16-point game. 24-40. Middlesex.
And a nice high. Wow.
24-41.
Beautiful free throws from number 11 of Middlesex. Helena Sadis brings it down. She ditches it off to Jenny. High screen from L. Getting another floater situation. It goes back to her. She puts it in. Jessie single-handedly keeping us in this game. 41-26. Thank you, Gus. We need a stop and a score here. 24 is nothing. L is shutting her down. There's a lot of things that happen there. We do get it. Jessie's loose. Stay out of the way, everybody. She's coming. Good decision. You know, Gus,
still heavy ball.
I think it's got overrated what a block could do if you maintain possession.
Yeah.
I don't mind just serving it up if I know it's going to keep it, and I get it down low to L, and it all works. I'm going to say smart play from Jessie Rivera, getting blocked, sets it up for L. Martin. We've got a 13-point game. All right. We probably won't see it. The shot clock is off. But with Jesse Rivera just running, she could just get it down the court. All right, great discipline from Middlesex. They are going to bleed this clock. Very impressive. They are running out of time to create something. I guess they'd all, of course, they do. Well, Gus,
Very unfortunate.
I think we're going to want to edit the tape on that one. With 2 seconds to go, we've given up a and one situation.
Hopefully, we can keep it down to 2.
And 11, ice
Unfortunately,
cold.
it will be a 3-point play for Middlesex.
And Helena is not going to put up a shot. And there you have it, 44-28. Plenty of things to be hopeful about, excited about, but we are down 16.
Only 8 minutes left in the game. See?
All right. If you're just joining us, we are in between the third and fourth quarter of the season opener for the Portsmouth Abbey girls varsity basketball team. We are down 44-28. This is Nick. I've got Gus with me. Gus, do you think we have a chance? Yes or no? Give it to me straight.
I think there's always a chance, and
But is there a chance today?
I believe there is.
He believes there is. I don't believe him when he says it, though. But I'll tell you, folks, I believe it. I think we're going to need to score 16 more points than them this very quarter. Gus,
Yeah.
do you think my math is right on that?
I think your math is spot on.
Okay, all right, good. Aiming for overtime here. If you're just joining us, it's been a hard-fought game. Both teams in foul trouble. Middlesex was without one of their best players for most of the third quarter there. And we have certainly been lacking Jenny Rivera due to foul trouble. We also are now down one of our strong. You gotta go. You guys just get out of here. You want to spectate? It's like we're trying to do something. We're trying to spectate. We gonna pause this?
Shoot, my dad.
No, we're trying to do this. No, I'm asking you to go. Hey, Gus, you gotta make. I don't want to be talking about it. Oh, jeez. Can you handle this? Yeah. Okay. Because I was bored coming to. All right, and here we go for the fourth quarter. And hopefully we can get this thing going right. Looks like it's going to be white ball. All right, here we go, Gus.
Down, 1 to go.
Great D from Jesse to start the quarter. Jenny's back on the floor. Marking up number 3. 11 gets a shot off, though. Does not fall. Jenny's there, and she's on the loose. And she turns the corner at bad angle. But her sister has it. Sophia's open for a 3. She's thinking about it. Now she's attacking the hoop. And not quite. Dalen almost there for the strip. They retreat. And no score yet in the fourth quarter. All right. Pass over the top. Great D. It's going to stay white. The Abby's still looking quite aggressive.
I think Coach Wood came off with a very good inspirational speech after the third quarter. It just shows how much
And there's the pick from Dalen. Jenny's there. It does not fall. She's got it herself. Through to Sophia and not going to stay with us. All right. And we lost track of a player there. We catch up, but she puts it in.
Score is now 28-46 Middlesex.
Well, the points need to start coming real soon. Jenny thinks about the shot, holsters it. Sophia going baseline. Jesse picks it up. Cutting across. She wants a runner. Gets it into L. It works.
She sinks it.
Middlesex coach calls a timeout. Something he doesn't like about that.
Only a minute and a half into the game. 46-30. Only a 16-point game. But will the Abbey come back?
Gus, it's an uphill battle at this point. All right, that's the buzzer. Here we go. No one's listening to CC Cord on the horn. Yep. We continue what has been a pretty disruptive game. Lots of breaks. All right. Abby's got the press going. Looks like full court man defense. Jesse's got the footwork, but 11's got the handles. And it ends up in a bit of a standoff there. Now L's working on 24. Great take by 24. Oh, man.
24 puts it right to the rim.
Yep. You know, I still like the press. We want to force them to be aggressive. We get it over to Jesse. Thinks about the 3. Takes the 3. Short off the rim. On target. And now 3's on the loose. She pulls it back, and 11's open for a 3. And she drains it.
Now a 21-point game. Middlesex leads 51-30.
That might be about all she wrote. We need it from Jenny. She hits it. We don't set up our press. We're too excited about the 3. Understandable. But it is only an 18-point game. Probably shouldn't say only, but it does still feel just like there's a sliver of hope. Here we go. Middlesex settling in. Taking the clock. Good stuff. They get it down to 24. Cut from 15. And we need to get this rebound. We still don't have it. And Jenny takes it. She's off. She's not stopping. She gets it. Hard off the backboard. It's anyone's ball. Jenny does
Gets it
get
again.
it. Short
Off the rim
again.
again.
And we might have to have a stoppage for injury. No, 24 is up. And 11 slows it down. If you're just joining us, 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. Game probably out of reach for Portsmouth Abbey at 51-33. Not at all a total loss on the day. Lots of good things, lots of good play. We certainly can hope to cut into this lead in the remaining minutes. We've got another timeout. Gus,
Certainly a long one today.
yeah, it's we've had our share of whistles. There's no doubt about that. Can you tell me, Gus, would we have a chance to cut this to under 10?
I believe it's definitely a reach, but I do think it's definitely possible as long as these girls stay aggressive
Yeah.
and keep wanting to put the ball up.
Still a chance that either roster entirely fouls out. So the forfeit is still possible if it's not
Very
us.
true.
All right. Cece Cord at the scorers table continues to hit the horn pretty hard. Perhaps she's looking to get to the dining hall before it closes. All right. Middlesex back out on the floor. Coach has sent in some reserves. He maintains number 5 and number 24 and 14, but point guard 11 is possibly done for the day, and number 3, small forward, shooting guard, is also possibly done. We get a nice shot across the middle
And she
for
sinks
Jessie Rivera. Jessie Rivera up to 13 points after 0 in the first half. Score is 51-35. Maybe a couple more stops, and there's another. And that's going to work.
Goes in. The score is now 51-37. Middlesex.
And
leads.
5's off to the races. Elle gets a hand in there, but we're not getting our rebounds. 22 in her first appearance on the day. Passes off 14. Down to number 5, gets an open look, uses it. And it is 53-37. You know, Gus, though, if we can scare the coach into putting his point guard back out on the floor, there's always a moral victory in that. Elle with a 3. Jessie picks up the rebound. Testing the water. She draws the foul. Did not draw the foul. Just a deflection, and it's going to be ours down low. We've seen some great plays from the baseline. Up screens for Elle. Clear out. All right, Elle is there. Sophia does find her. Elle does get it. Not quite there. A little off to the right.
I like the aggressiveness. Definitely a step up from before.
All right, 14 with some smooth moves, and she draws the foul. That might be the end of Dalen Welshman's day on the hardwood floor. And Helena Sadis will go in, who gave good minutes in relief. 14 shooting 2. Dalen stays on the floor for the first shot. Well, no, Dalen's just walking off. Not sure that's by the book, Gus. Nope. And Helena comes in. Still 3 minutes to go. Score 53-37. And 14 takes her first attempt. Off the front
Ball
rim.
short. 2 minutes, 58 left in the fourth.
And that one's off the side. And we missed the rebound. Still available. Miss it again. And they're heading back to the free throw line. And Jenny's out for the day.
knocking them out like flies.
Yeah, as predicted, the foul outs would come. They have. Unfortunately, it is us with the early retirements from our players. Our backcourt is almost done from the starting five. But we've got EP and Helena Sadis on the floor. Superb athletes. Great hands from Sophia. Helena picks it up. And we're moving. And Jesse tries the floater. That one gets disrupted. And Middlesex needs to use their shot clock to solidify this win. And they are. Good passing. The Abbey trying to stay aggressive. Travel on the floor. Middlesex bench. Surprised, but it was there. And here we go. Sophia going to keep bringing down the ball. We've got more players from Middlesex bench coming in. And it is still a 16-point game. EP tosses it up. Off the back rim. L's got it. Loses it. And 24 is bringing down the ball. I don't think they got a fresh 30, unfortunately. Well, it's fortunate for us, but now they got a fresh 30. Okay, very unfortunate for us. Ball's loose. 5 takes it. 5 makes it. And we've got full subs from the Portsmouth Abbey team. Captain L. Martin's day is over. She took a nice shot to the head. Sophia's walking off, and Jessica Rivera also hitting the pine. And we've got third form future superstar Sienna Mitchell-Chenoweth on the floor again. Lila Fenley's back out there, and Wangeshi hits the floor for the first time tonight. Helena brings it down, dishes it off to Fenley. Fenley gets it back to Helena. And Wangeshi gets her first touch of the day. All right, we've got the movement, and Parker shoots it.
Oh, almost.
And 22 passes off to 5. And she cuts across the middle, almost with a nice conversion.
Right,
and we've got a foul. Going the other way. EP brings it in.
A minute 23 left to go.
And more discussion. Foul on 25. And Helena's going to bring it down again. For real this time. And she gets off to EP. EP not afraid. And one of those is going to go. Wangeshi strips. Sienna strips it, gets to Wangeshi. Nice arm bar to Lila Fenley. And Sienna almost puts it in. Wangeshi this time, but she steps out of bounds. If you're joining us for our finale, we have a minute to go. The Abbey is going to fall to Middlesex in their season opener. We're down 19. Middlesex travels. Gus, story of the day, foul trouble, no doubt about it. 2 of our star players fouled out. But on the positive side, I think we're going to have to say Jesse Rivera's second half. Team leader in scoring, all from scoring in the second half with 13 points. Her sister ended up with 9. Elle has 8, and Sophia has 7. Strong play on the defensive side from Dalen Welshman. We've got a team here, Gus. What do you think?
I believe there's a lot of future in this team. A lot of rising athletes. Sienna as a freshman. Lila and EP as Form 4s.
All right, Gus. EP's going to hit it. She's going to hit it.
Oh.
Well, you want to have someone who's not afraid to take the 3. EP's not afraid. You know, if she had made every one of those, this would be a close game.
Very close.
And we're going to walk it off. Coach of Middlesex.
And that'll be the
feeling
game.
Great with the win. Great stuff from his
Middlesex
girls.
wins 56-37.
Portsmouth also plays a very solid game. Gus, what about you? Highlight of the game?
I have to say the highlight of the game, probably the first couple minutes, how aggressive we started. We let ourselves go a little bit due to the fouls, but if we keep up the aggressiveness throughout the season, I think we will have a very strong season.
I'm going to say loved the aggressiveness on defense. I thought the set plays, when we could get them going on offense, showed that we have a team that can execute, and we just need to maintain some discipline and rhythm, once we get into the flow of the game. But that's going to be it here from Portsmouth Abbey. We're signing off. This is me, Nick, signing out, and here's a goodbye from Gus.
Bye, everyone. Thank you all for watching.